If you look at the other books, and we have a literature review in the book, primarily if you look at the perspectives that are written from North America, I mean, you usually have an assumption behind many of these works that the crisis is something that has to be managed, that has to be solved, right? And if you are taking that perspective, then, logically, there are actors who are somehow responsible for the crisis. And we took issue with that perspective that, somehow Ukrainians are blamed for the crisis in Ukraine, right? So what we were trying to do, and this is, I think, how the book differs from the perspectives that are published in the books in North America, we were actually linking it to the study of collective identity. So we were looking at how crisis actually acts as an engine of discourses, as the engine of transformations and identities, as we were looking at also how identities are being transformed. So in particular, I'd like to draw your attention to the chapter written by Martsenyuk and also to another chapter written by Hus. These are Ukrainian scholars, and I think those chapters are very strong, and they very much are related to the examination of this relationship between crisis and social change, between crisis and identities. And in both cases, the authors are asking a question: which particular identities that are not necessarily immediately obvious, if we take a look at the crisis as something that has to be managed, right? Which particular identities are revealed by taking this different view of crisis and looking at it differently from what most studies published in North America